Welcome back again to the Golden Gate Highlands National Park. It's such a pleasure to be here. And joining us is Vocal Wave singing for us here. It's a local choir that's done quite extraordinary things. They've even brought their awards with. What were these awards for?
The first one is for the cultural song,
yeah?
And the other award is for the overall, because we get position 2 and position 1.
Well done, congratulations, and that's for SANParks as well. So
yes.
It was a competition that was held yesterday?
Yes, it's a competition that we had yesterday.
Brilliant. And this is a local choir from the area?
No, it's our choir in SANParks.
In SANParks. Thank you for giving me all the information that I need. I'm listening to the music, thinking it's beautiful, but I'm glad we've got the background. Well done. Well done to all of you. That's absolutely fantastic. All right, so we've got so many national parks here, and this is the choir that they had a competition yesterday. And the reason we're broadcasting, and I suppose all of these competitions are taking place, is because it's SANParks Week in South Africa from today until the end of the week, and you're able to go to all of the SANParks that are in the fold. I mean, we've got them up on the screen. We've got the Addo Elephant Park. We've also got Orgullis National Park. There's Ograbis. We've got the Kamdaboo National Park, Garden Route, a magnificent Golden Gate is where we're at, and of course the Karoo National Park as well in the fold of SANParks. There's the Kgalagadi Transfrontier, one of my personal favorites, as well as the Kruger. I think that one is probably the most well-known national park, particularly amongst international tourists as well. And the list goes on. The Mountain Zebra, the Namakwa Land. That is beautiful. Namakwa National Park. You know, I've never visited that park. That is one I have to go and see, and I think everything's in full bloom now, so it's beautiful. Table Mountain, the Tankwa, West Coast, you name it. There's a national park wherever you stay in South Africa. I just wish we could travel around broadcasting from every one of them, just having these feel-good broadcasts. It's absolutely beautiful. It really is. So when you've got all these people coming down, do you have enough accommodation? That's one of the questions we always ask SANParks. Well, the nice thing, particularly here in this area, is that there are beautiful areas surrounding the park and accommodation, both in, whether you're looking for hotels, chalets, camping sites, but there's also the beautiful town of Clarens that's very, very close by. So let's have a look at this insert that focuses primarily on the amounts of accommodation and the different kinds that you can get if you visit this park.
The nearest town to Golden Gate Highlands National Park is Clarens, but Putadichaba is also easily reached driving through the access gate to the east of the park. The hotel was formerly part of Brandwag Camp, but since its recent refurbishment, it is managed separately by SANParks as Golden Gate Hotel. Accommodation in the park is available at Glendrianen and Brandwag rest camps. Caravan and camping sites with all amenities are available at Glendrianen Camp.
At any given time, Clarens can probably accommodate between 3,000 and 4,000 guests. And these guests tend to feel very safe when they are in Clarens. From many places you can walk to the centre of town to go and see the restaurants and the galleries. And there are also many hiking trails around the town in our Clarens Village Conservancy, as well as on the guest farms in the area. And guests can feel that they can freely walk around without feeling unsafe while they are visiting Clarens.
Beside accommodation, tourists have been attracted by various sources of entertainment in these areas. This include visiting the historical Basotho village, mountains and gaming.
Well, Clarens, I believe, is a very popular destination for South Africans and guests from overseas due to the wide selection of accommodations that are found in the area. There are between 300 and 400 different places to stay in Clarens and the area, and those range from self-catering houses, guest houses and bed and breakfasts, hotels, the very popular Golden Gate National Park, as well as many guest farms in the area.
However, some tourists have been overwhelmed by beer tasting activity.
We as a Clarens brewery, we make our own beers, our own cider and our own gin and tonics. We've got 10 different beers, 3 different ciders and 2 gin and teas. During the week it's quiet, it's very normal, so there's like 3 people working. But on weekends it's very, very busy, it's very hectic. We've got about 10 people working on the floor, 3 in the scullery and then like 6 in the kitchen.
Tourists say they are overwhelmed.
Well, we arrived a week ago. We came to stay with our friends in Durban, and they'd already made arrangements to come away for 2 lots of 3 nights, wasn't it, Russ? We went to, I've forgotten what it's called.
Drakensberg.
The Drakensberg, and then we've come here, been here since Monday. And it's lovely, we're staying down the road, Kiara Lodge. Am I allowed to say that?
How's the place?
It's fine, yeah.
Are you enjoying?
Yeah, and then we've come into Clarens each day. It's lovely, very pretty, very pretty.
Yeah, listen, we're loving it. I think we're in South Africa, and you hear from many people, especially the Joburg guys, they're coming down to Clarens all the time, mainly on the weekends. So we thought we've got to go and see Clarens. We've heard it's great, and yeah, we're loving it. I mean, it's not a weekend, so it's not as busy, but still quaint and lots of nice little things to do, coffee, beer tasting, great little place, yeah.
The new look and feel of the accommodation takes a far more modern approach while still enhancing the original style of the 70s. Tabiso Khadebe, SABC News, Clarens.